Imet searches brackets and has nothing to report. Will burrow in as Alexi throws out CT. God flash lined up. Wonderful to smoke coffins. Is there a commitment behind it? They're in no hurry, and nice to see Netic with a bit of discipline on that flashbang, but what's it going to achieve? Vexite doesn't have the health for this. A single Glock bullet will take him down. He drops off, gets spotted out. Nice shot from Netic. Puts Bit in the dirt. Drive by. Oh, Netic! Sensational sequence. Gets himself 3.
Call for 3. The bomb's picked up. Needs to go down. Time's a problem, Alex.
He didn't go down. Imez completely flubbed that. Now from behind, CT will strike. He does take 1. Where's the trade? Regali swings in for it. Now the bomb went down. It's JL thrust into a 1 versus 2, and with ins low, this fast flank from JL looks set for success. All of that sharp shooting from Netic now. Regali considers that as an option. Misses his first opportunity. Gets off the bomb as well, does ins. JL playing the waiting game. Knows it's going to likely be that 10-second defuse. Swings through. Calling the bluff. 10-second defuse held. Regali holds the line. FlyQuest take the pistol.
And you can understand why this kid's been picked up. He is a sharp shooter, and that's an under pressure moment. Keeping his cool for 3 crisp taps.
See if that experience leads to frags. Flash from Alexi being considered. Waiting for that smoke fade. Bit will jiggle out. Liaz tested and executed. Huge damage from the HE. Regali and ins to sweep 2 under the rug. Molly will force a fight out. Regali's burn it down. Crispy. JL converts.
3 here.
Very high pressure scenario now. Na'Vi with 2 to work with. Wonderful's low. Just a dig. And Imez rifle's gone. They do weather the storm. Forced by, it's terrifying. These rounds so easy to lose. The best in the business do, but not FlyQuest. Not today.
Especially with losing that opening pick. So very well done to hold on to things. Now they're forced Na'Vi down to an eco.
This is always a bit of a jump scare for that typical apps progression, but it's Na'Vi. There's likely going to be a flash for him, or does he do it dry? Gonna find out momentarily. Dry. But gets info, gets away. Bit there, perfect. Gets the info from his teammate. Trying to run down the booster, but Liaz does get away.
Na'Vi are calling into where they think the weakness may be. They have 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a Molotov, so Na'Vi are in a very strong position right now to convert the first rifle round.
Yeah, especially because Vexite's got nothing more than his M4 and a flash. Throws it out in panic, tucks second orange, a nice kill. Removes Alexi B, wonderful swing for the trade. Provides it.
JL's through, and Regali doesn't know about this.
They know of Regali, they will shortly. He's getting flanked, and just like that, the sight falls, the AWP's gone, and the round should be won. First gun round for Na'Vi, and it's a convincing one.
Okay, well, that opening gambit, no ability to trade, Bit with a very nice shot, and then just executing simply. JL will pick up the AWP and remove another rifle. Ins will not be saving into round number 5, and that means we have to take stock of where the FlyQuest finances will be at. Loss bonus to be 1,400. Bearing down on A, Regali and Liaz need multi-kills between them.
Yes, they do, Chad. Liaz on that pit side taking that first contact. You see this little pixel angle he's holding, and they knew it missed. Replenished it. Regali staying active. Liaz just needs that first one. The crouch peek from JL proves evasive enough. Regali, that's your duel. Oh, Alexi wins it out. Liaz only the one. Flashed off of the line. Imed chases him down, and the round should be taking shape.
So Netic is the one who should probably play the furthest back, but they should still look for damage or upgrades. So Netic should try and retain the M4, but you're trying to get a couple of kills here if you can. Just try and limit Navi's economy.
Oh, a real opportunity, and it's going to be Netic trading.
JL's going to swoop in and remove both of these, isn't he? There's
a distraction from Imet, just spamming, keeping all attention drawn. Oh, Netic! Little premonition, and now Ains has got away with murder there. He's stolen the AWP and dips. That's a nice boon to their finances of the CTs, and I don't want to count them before they hatch, because there is a bit of a hunt. Imet had a look.
And Alexis pushing through halls.
Great heist from Ins, thanks to Netic's frag.
Well, I think at the moment, 7-5 either way is pretty good.
Yeah. Start 3B.
Deep smoke, that's telling of a follow-through.
Netic swallows out the sandbags. They double-nade him. Playtime cancelled, not even a chance. And now in the open, he just stands and bangs. Does Vexite. Oh, Ins needed more from one of them. JL got put on 2 HP as well.
Yeah, you just see the train of trading, right? First kill in favor of Navi, 1 back for FlyQuest, 1 back for Navi, 1 back for FlyQuest, and then Navi come out on top. There's no more defenders towards B, and it's going to be the same sorry state of affairs for FlyQuest to save the only option that makes sense in this scenario.
but we just prefer FIFA.
This might be direct onto A.
My goodness, you're right. I mean, it's postured to do. They use that fast top mid smoke. Alexi B might be able to set himself up or set his apps players up for something, but the Regali Orb could disrupt the plan. But Bit's got these crazy pre-aims. No, he's just running. A leg shot converted. Liaz gets nothing more, but now they want to jump on that Orb. Oh, good cover. Who's that? It's Inns with the double kill. However, Mac-10 jumps out. Alexi connects. It's just JL.
1v3, he can win this.
He certainly could. Regali down to 61. The util well placed, forcing that Orb to smoke to extinguish and live. JL's cooking. Oh, certainly is now. Awkward, very awkward for Regali. He's a dead man. Walk in. JL crouches in and clutches up.
Finally, I got a clutch.
There it is.
And JL, very forward position, but he's not
Very
got any
forward.
backup. So this goes one of two ways. He either opens up on B. Oh, he's done it again. 2 HP again.
What?
Huh? He's got extra super soldier Kevlar.
Reports are apparently did. Alex is going to double check on the YouTubes.
Yep.
Right now setting up.
Yeah, body armor helmet until that dink.
That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, well, trying to execute into B. 30 seconds. Here they come.
Giving it a good go. Can Vexite get vision and a kill? It's Alexi, his challenge. Good supporting flash from Inns, and Vexite profits. Double kill. More required. Wonderful kicks open. The bomb now loose on the floor. Inns
It's
last.
lurking.
Yeah, 15 seconds. It's very late on this lurk, and Inns has done so much work. Double kill. Transfers into the head of Wonderful and wins the round. Bit just a horrible feeling.
That's what needs to happen in a round like that. A multi-kill, and we get two of them. Inns and Vexite delivering a two-piece feed each, and there you go. They're finally going to stop the streak of NAVI.
Yeah, bomb
Inns is going to over-rotate off of seeing nobody brackets.
Yeah.
Bomb's going to come back A. This is a B fake.
Yeah, maybe Inns is going to turn around. He's just turning around now as they probe
Regali
short.
needs to get in the side.
Ooh, Liaz. Lots of work here. Regali, this is the orb. This is his moment, and he's missed it. Oh, and punished through the boxes. Imet and JL get the job done. Liaz in pit, can't string together the double. Gets overrun by Bit, and with a second or two to spare, the bomb goes down on A.
They should save. I know they want to go for it, and they think any situation is winnable, but right now, 2,900 lost into the final round. If these two save, they can drop. Liaz can by himself, and they're all good for one more competitive round. If they lose everything here, it's going to be a lot more touch and go.
Yeah, you're just not going to get your hands on that Regali orb, are you?
Yeah, so they're playing the long game right now. It's like that's the thing, is the in-game leader, you're trying to keep your finger on the pulse of the round right there. If Regali hits that first shot, he probably heats up and hits a bunch.
Yeah.
He was the carry factor yesterday that got them through to this match and eliminated VP.
Netic trying to get aggressive, and he succeeds. Puts their bullet into the head of JL. A man advantage for FlyQuest to find 5-7 scoreline on their defense.
They're still going to try and pop in at A quickly.
Yeah, Alexi's hit a great shot there onto Wins. No
Out the balcony
contributions from
already.
their captain, Imet. Oh, too many. Liaz a bit lazy on his hold.
Well, this time these two have to go for the round.
Just got caught out. They were already dropped into mini pit as well. Just an overwhelm from Na'Vi. Horrible feeling here, and you hear that moto smoke being replenished. It's like, are we pushing through this? Or are we walking all the way round? Ugh.
Jeez. The bomb's going to be over halfway gone by the time that starts to fade.
Yeah, well, I mean, an incendiary, it's not the nade you were hoping you'd have.
And they still have another molly, a flash, a HE. You ain't winning this one.
You really aren't. Na'Vi looking to secure their 8th and end this half with a mammoth haul. Just Netic remaining, no time to win the round. And so Na'Vi convincing on the first map of this series. Loser goes home, FlyQuest 4 to work with.
It does have Kevlar. Bang.
Okay, that softens him up, and the
Here they
smoke
come.
will obfuscate. XCB's flash time well. Wonderful pushes through, doing the flashbang dance was Netic, but traded. Nice from Vexa, kept level, but JL, he's the difference maker. He gets 2 and gets away. Bomb to be planted. Bits arrive quite quickly. The spam actually did chip away at Regali, and he gets found by Bit. Good awareness, good shooting. It's up to Liaz. He's running out of bullets. Yeah, 8 versus 3 targets. Gonna have to be quite precise here. Imet, talk about precision. Imet demonstrates. Quick headshot, job done, and the pistols split down the middle.
Well, now how quick can this one go down the gurgler? They're able to get the bomb down, which will facilitate a potent force by if FlyQuest are looking for it. Foul to exactly that. He is tucked into bike for now. Didn't look happy with the throw on that smoke. No, it landed on the roof.
Yeah, he's whiffed it.
Need to get the nades in pit.
Here they come. Heavy, heavy from Bit. Oh, he still gets one miraculous, but now wonderful. Oh, he needed both of them there. And most of the rounds they have been. This time Wonderful kept humble. Just the one, and JL arriving
Not
quick.
a great spot for Ins.
Still makes it work though. Headshot from the Tech 9. Oh, and the Flames. Alexi goes down as well. FlyQuest with a forced buy victory. Can they scavenge anything? Mass and an M4.
Ins couldn't move there. The molly that he threw in towards Boiler starts to singe his toes, so he couldn't run and pick up JL's gun. I said not a great spot because if he gets isolated, there's no trade potential, but he just gets both. So makes me eat my own words. Great work there from Ins, and it all pans out. Even though they missed utility, they still take Bit with the nades on a slight time delay. So not the perfect execution, but the result that they were looking for. There's the molly. Gets this kill. Now he can't push forward because he's burned down to 4 HP. So,
nice positioning from Wonderful. Avoids the first flash. The second gets him, but he gets out. They overlook Bit in Boiler. Nasty one for Vexite to stomach. Wonderful falls to Vergali. Tech 9 out. Oh, he's good with the 5-7 is Bit. We saw that just yesterday as well. Ins down and out. IEM contributes again. Snappy with this pound-for-pound pistol. Quick one back, and Liaz activates upon the distraction. Puts it all onto Alexi. Just dual Berettas and a Kevlar vest.
2 pistols, 2 targets.
See how far he can get with them. Oh, he's got a
Liaz
good little timing. Liaz is not acting like he's going to be clearing fully.
Or is he?
Oh, no, his back will be turned, and now he knows where the last is as well. Netic, can he hold it? No! Alexi's there. NAVI. Information on a jump spot.
Well, let's hope that this isn't a typical round for FlyQuest. He's going to have to insert his will.
What?
What did he see? Anything?
I can't have seen much. That's just
and he got the
muscle
flash
memory.
icon as well.
Blind through a smoke.
Sparky's yet to come. There's no power in the house.
But we got the TV though, maybe. Hey, let's find
They're
out.
Watching on a milk crate.
Let's go, Regali. Posts up. Moto jiggle from Wonderful will equalize. Okay, well, first casualty for NAVI. Pressure onto IEM and Bit. Alexi B even starting to scarper back towards CT spawn.
What's the timer on this top banana smoke? That's the big question. Alexi has been able to dip to spawn and now returning. JL and Alexi to defend the honor. A molly and a flash for Alexi. Here they come.
How do they handle this? Ins gets across pull. JL still needs to be flushed out. They're not looking. They're assuming it's clear. Enough of a distraction, I guess. But there's the trade back.
9 seconds.
Feeds another. Trying to disrupt that plant. Liaz gets away with it. Extends play. Clock extended.
IEM has a flash to try and enable Alexi on the way in. Vexite needs one of the 2.
He's in the smoke. Here's the steps. Knows 2 coming from Banana. Tries to catch that timing. Held by Bit. Messy from Vexite falls more onto Regali and Liaz. He's already got 2. Can Regali find them another? A bailout third. Yes, he can. And in combination with Liaz, that 7th round is theirs. Bit. 7 bullets. How has he done that? He's got 3 left. There's no time for this. He'll back away. Makes it as costly as he can. Liaz taken down as well for more financial havoc. But Bit, despite his sharp shooting, NAVI will concede. In what wrong way?
I don't know. Anyway, they're executing into A. There's only 2 players here. IEM and Bit for now. Rotation on the way. They need to convert this one. They can break the bank of NAVI right here, right now.
Bit on site with that AK and the Headhunter farms up the double kill. Liaz needs to do something heroic, and instead he just collapses under the FAMAS of IEM. Convincing round. One of the more convincing rounds we've seen. Oh, 5 alive. That's brutal. Okay, I've got one for you.
Okay.
That bloke from Game of Thrones. The Lannisters. You thought Cersei was beautiful, but in the wrong way, you know?
I see.
That's the best I've got.
Yeah, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Util sailing in. It's going to test their exec and protocols. You go through the smoke. Alexi B peeks out. The flash is good. Well timed. It was JL. Timed it to perfection. Alexi gets 2. And then JL chips in with the same. Oh, Liaz left alone. No teammates and no hope as it's all up to him. Sure, an ace clutch would be nice, but how realistic is it? CT smoke not got long left and IEM is already pushed up. Oh, he gets the info safely, but there's IEM. Precision and convincing on Inferno. FlyQuest best hope, best bet. Mirage, such an uncertainty. And that's NAVI's turf and that's NAVI's map up next.
and force NAVI to work real hard.
Yeah. We did see a split pistols as well, so we'll see if FlyQuest can keep that part of the game competitive.
Just something that's curious right now, this is NAVI's map choice, and they are opting to start on the T side. That's FlyQuest.
Wow, you see that from Netic?
Yeah, we'll get one more.
Good start.
It's double trouble on the pistol. Connect to smoke, window smoke. Forced to block on B, flash out, Palace, and they're in.
Okay, access to the site granted. Netic has hit another one. Removes JL. He's under a lot of scrutiny from Wonderful, but stays tucked and will have a fair fight. Alexi B, with that incendiary, he's going to be trapped. They've got the rotation cut off. Going through this death hole, murder hole, I mean, it is named that for a reason. Wonderful relieves some of the pressure, and now in the window. Okay, nice adjustment. Vexite shoots hard. He leaves with a pair of frags on the Glock as well.
A bit scooshed.
Well, fake goosh.
Yeah.
A foosh. Oh.
He ain't winning
yeah,
this.
I know, but it's scary when you know how good he can shoot. But there you go, FlyQuest, another pistol.
Okay, well, likely having to deal with another NAVI force spy. The Polish VP. I don't know what the people are calling it these days, but that's what we would have called it, fighting through mid.
Yeah? That was the VP of old.
Yeah,
okay,
they just plow.
The plow.
Trade.
Oh, needed that from Netic. Imez done well, but traded. Kept level. That's the fight for JL. Can't hit it.
That's the table turner. Wiki, 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 wiki.
The lazy Susan. That turns on the table. Oh, that's a naughty one to steal away, and he actually plays forward of the smoke. Netic is susceptible, but that's an important find from Liaz.
Heard him.
Could he adjust a bit? That 5-7 in his hands can be deadly, but Liaz can too. Gets a triple kill to secure the second round conversion.
All like what to expect, how he wants you to approach things.
Oh, that's a lovely bit of team play from NAVI. Beautiful way to start off your first gun. Team nade break for the fight up top mid. Results in the death of Inns. Alexi B joining Wonderful here on site. They're in the right place, Chad.
Yeah, but look where the bomb is.
Oh gosh, Liaz. The most static he could have been for that AWP.
Doesn't get easier than that for Wonderful. And now the round should be completely reset. Netic dropping all the way back to pick up the bomb. Vexite has peppered some damage down onto... Oh. See you later, Alligator. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a step back in. A 5v3 goes 4v3.
Mind controlled, staring at the nade.
And they still have over a minute on the clock to work with. 2 smokes, 4 flashes, and 3 Molotovs. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1?
I'm thinking what you're thinking, B2.
A execute. Alexi with a lot of information top mid. Wonderful posted up with the AWP on Van. So they know it won't be a B pop. Alexi will be in the back line. It's on to Bit and Imma to defend A. Smoke will start fading in about 5 to 7 seconds. Alexi will be hot on him.
So fast on this. Sure, you're throwing your exec. Alexi continues to start his crawl. And there's the first aggress. Bit active, flashed in by Imma. Stays on the ramp fight as well. Bit does close out the round.
Alexi not needed, huh?
Yeah, he'll get one. Wasn't in vain. Blade satisfied with what he's seeing.
Is there a coach?
Yeah, Bit's had his attention drawn, all those steps from Inns. Regali biding his time. It is getting a bit tight on time, and Bit's tucked. That's the shot! He nails it! Opens up an avenue. Imma activates window, removing Inns. Dink down to 20. And flooding into A. Wonderful Zorp fills the feed for 1. Regali another. Oh, Wonderful on that ticket. That's a great flash. They have to plant open. They've got to get it down now. No smoke grenade to guise it. Just going to give it a go. Bomb planted, clock extended. Vexite does get tanked by the spam. Liaz and Regali can close, but Vexite even contributes. Despite the tag, just the sidearm still finds Wonderful. Or Pagon, Imma, that dink is going to haunt him.
They might just save. Grab the AWP, get out of there.
Oh, I don't know if Regali's going to... Oh, it's Regali. He doesn't want to lose the AWP. Vexite could be let off the leash. Just
but it's so quiet, right? So the penny's going to drop right now that if they want to try and isolate the rotation, Regali might start dipping back to window. I agree with you. He should hold on to this AWP. It was the can opener over this round, and it looks like that's going to be the case. So Wonderful's AWP will be retained. That can be dropped.
An AK con for Vexite. He'll just take that.
And NAVI will be able to get into another buy. So that's a really good round for FlyQuest. 4 rounds so far. T-side Mirage looking good. Oh, Vexite goes down. Okay. Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, it was just he was quite far away.
Are they going to dry into A? A ramp was smoked. Fading now.
Oh, Oh, comes down to what? A fraction. 11 HP. Oh, you
no.
fumbled your movement.
He caught the noise.
Oh, Netic, that's a misplay. And it's cost him greatly. He had the element of surprise, squanders it with his movement.
Where was Lias looking?
A couple of times we've wondered that on Mirage so far.
Might have to be the save, boys. I don't think you win this one now. Get on out of there. Hightail it. I love these little combos from NAVI.
Right, the nade break.
And it's just so jarring. Like, that's what a CS2 has enabled. I know there's a lot of critique about certain elements of the game, but the smokes have been cast, what we discussed in the previous. Well, now we're back underway. 4-4, the score's on the door. FlyQuest really need to put a stop to this run, and now would be the perfect time. Window smoke, con smoke. Flashes out mid, trying to brave and fight for control this time round. JL.
He's pushing, swinging, losing his duel. Opening kill. Yeah,
There's
completely
no support
unassisted,
available.
which is rare. You know, you've talked about the synergy of Navi's opening gambits, and that's a resuscitation of hope. JL spams. Yeah, I mean, a little unfortunate. Inns has him down to just, what, 10 points of health. Couldn't finish off the job. I think that's a valuable kill from Bit, but he doesn't actually convert it. And neither does Wonderful. Awkward now. He stays stubborn, flashes himself up. Regali needed that. Gets the kill onto Alexi. B is wide open, but they're committing up the ramp. JL and Wonderful are both on A. Can you pivot back? You've got plenty of time. That's an important kill from Regali. A second contribution from the AK-47 of the Romanian.
If Regali gets in window, he can completely negate this rotation.
Yeah. But he doesn't also want to die to this kind of scoped up clear from Wonderful. So
Lias is on 3 HP.
How does this work? I mean, Regali's playing his life, which is important, but it does mean he has to warn him market could be occupied.
And he has a kit too. It's planted for short.
Oh, he has a molly. Regali has a molly. So
yeah, but it's planted for short.
Don't die, Lias. You really cannot afford to die. He's confirming he's on the site. He's on the site. Regali starts to flank. Lias really needs to live. And Wonderful closing that gap. Timing peak from Lias. He's not playing scared. Doesn't shy away from the engagement. Picks his moment and profits. A fifth for FlyQuest. He's heard Wonderful short. Lexi B.
He's going.
He's flashing and going. Here we go. Mac 10 commits. Spots out the AWP shot. Keeps accelerating, turning up the pace, but that's good tracking from Wonderful. Netic pulls the AWP's attention. In the meantime, Regali finds one. Need it! Oh no! A mess. A horrible half from Inns. Can't seem to finish his meal. Every single time he takes a bite, but cannot finish. Bomb goes down. Imet is on the site. Oh gosh, and Wonderful too. This is looking awkward for FlyQuest. They're boxed in 2v4.
Need a play.
What can you do, Vexite? Too many angles and too many players. There's just a flood of them. Maybe Regali's AWP. 2 bullets short, but he's making good use of them so far. Held by Wonderful. Valid attempt. Triple kill out of Regali. It's insufficient for a 6th.
I think if Inns wins that fight, it
maybe
might be a Navi save. All right, well, 5-5, all tied up. FlyQuest all in again.
And then a very ugly buy here for the T side.
They've already had a round that's worked like this, but it didn't have a Regali AWP to find the opener. Are they going for the same play? They are. Repeat call.
Interesting. Snacks would be proud. Flash and go.
Result.
It is Groundhog Day. Netic this time tracked. There's no AWP this time to worry about. It's JL instead. Nice shot. Vexai needs both, and he gets it. Opens up the B site for the boys.
Still have a smoke and a couple of mollies for this post plant. Need to set it up.
Bomb going down.
Boost.
And it catches off Vexai as he's forced to reposition by that incendiary. Lias just a Tech 9, but that Molotov could prove useful if he gets his first. Oh, headshot found. If you got Inns, he could really redeem himself here. A 1 versus 3 goes 1v2. Wonderful ops for the AK-47. And woo, he puts it to good use. Great headshot.
Wonderful actually having a lot of impact there. I understand it's only 1 kill, but the molly that he throws that lands over towards the plant spot stops them from doing the boost. It forces the player into the short kill, and yeah, really well done from Wonderful. Well, from B-pop to A-pop, it's going to be a different look for the final round. First half, second map. Loser goes home. Winner plays again later today.
Yeah, they start to accelerate. Great chip damage to start them up, soften them up, and okay, Bit and Imme once again pass the test on A. It's Bit. Another one is crazy. Not another! Oh, Bit! A revolting triple. 1 magazine, all he needs for 3. Leaves with 4. And NAVI working with 7. FlyQuest on the elimination door. Looking good for the 2-0 for NAVI.
Worrying about the B push.
I love a kit
Regali
smoke
fighting out short, but it's Ins on A who has company.
That's a clean click. Gets his. Knows where two more are as well. Bomb spotted. The rotations can take shape. Imma is late. Coming in from underpass. Will Vexite overlook that potential? Seems likely that Imma will have a good flank here. How many does he get? Does he practice and exercise some trigger discipline here? He doesn't. He just immediately eliminates him. Liaz will react. Need another good find from Liaz. Bomb not planted. Frags are coming in, but watch out. It's Bit. And we know he hits hard. Regali actually has Alexi in his sights in a moment. Needs to track him. Does so on the third click. And now Bit to fall. An important pistol. Both pistols on Mirage. Does that give the Aussies hope?
3 out of 4 in the series so far. This to be a home event, right? They're not at the point right now where they were lock-in for anybody.
Oh, God,
Vexite.
Hands on the keyboard, please. JL's clearing you, and he hits a flick. Imma to trade. Oh, he's controlled it nicely. The extra bullets paying dividends there for Vexite's defense on Sandwich. NAVI, first gunny, and not winning it? That's a little exception to the rule. FlyQuest have been struggling to convert against those first gun rounds out of NAVI, even if the pistols have gone their way. You said 3 out of 4.
This one has to be converted, so let's look at what could go wrong.
Oh no, I don't want to play this game.
Well, right now Wonderful has the bomb and he's already backed off, so he has not an open pathway to B because the awareness is now starting to click for FlyQuest that there is a possibility he could be entrenched in the back line. Netic playing forward for info and gets all of that and the kill. Well done. Important frag for Netic. Up to 13 now.
And now, not only that, you've spotted the bomb. Don't know how active Netic's going to play this, because information is power. That molly will force him out.
Oh, dear.
Oh, he can shoot!
Yeah, he can. This guy and the little grimace on... Not a grimace, grin.
Smirk, yeah.
Yeah, on his face right there.
11-3.
What a collapse.
Yeah. 13-11. Liaz. Oh, no. Oh, you can't lose to Tech 9s. You can't. Liaz biting through his fingernails. He knows he may have given it up, especially if Vexite can't hold on. He's done very well for 2, but there's Wonderful, there's Bit, and now it's awkward. Oh, it's all up to Regali. Can the Romanians save the Aussies? Nade not going to find his mark. It's Wonderful, very low HP, goes playing for info.
Alexi pushing. Alexi's got him.
He's got him booked. He's got him booked. Regali dead, and they fumble. Disastrous for FlyQuest. I didn't want to see it written down. I didn't want to see that reality for them. Yes.
One of the bigger, and then you look at, okay, they had Jacob in the team, so they had Europeans. They had a European coach of Cassard. Right? They had a New Zealander. That was the recipe for success. But it was amount of time and reps that you're getting by playing CS overseas. Now, Regali's found an opener, and Ins has found a follow-up.
The 2 saves, 2 frags.
Well, how fragile will the rest of them be? There's the rifle down, but can be picked up. Vexite scoops it immediately. I think Bit saw an elbow. Maybe not. Nade is beautiful, though.
Kev, look at the damage on that. Woof.
JL searching B against Liaz. Liaz just has a USP. I wouldn't...
He's essentially just a little beacon, right? He's like a tripwire.
Yeah.
He alerts you to presence.
If he could somehow get this kill...
Yeah, absolutely. It would be a miraculous one. An armored AK-40. Oh, didn't see him. 4x3. Oh, there was a real chance there if...
They're coming in.
Hit the head.
Netic from short with the orb.
Maybe. Yeah, just maybe. Liaz does fall. That's a shot! Ooh, okay, Netic. Loved that. 2 AWPs in play. Regali's missed his opportunity. JL knows he can come up clutch with Bit. These 2 side by side to
Bit's
save
coming.
NAVI.
Oh, Bit was coming noisy.
Flanking?
Now he's going slowly. So
yeah, Vexite might
get
have
shot
JL.
Back.
JL dead?
They don't know where Bit is.
They have no idea.
Oh,
Wait.
Penny's shot. Vexite just turned around. He has a kit. He's just going to sit it. He's just going to sit it.
Okay, gets on it. Safe from apps.
He's got it. It's done.
Safe from apps.
It's done.
They have turned it around. Just 2 safe guns and they leave with a round. That's a response. And that gets everyone more excited for what's to come. This movement from Vexite will be early on short. And Netic unloads his mag, but the first bullet finds the head of Alexi. Some good internal timings there. His instinct kicks in and delivers FlyQuest 8-man advantage. The start of this gun round, round 19, big one here. Liaz got to be cautious, doesn't want to give anything back.
Yeah, if he keeps getting abused on B, that's going to be a big problem. And JL doesn't look like he's backing down from a single fight. Wants to continue to keep. So posturing to make this look like a default.
Regali here as well.
Yeah, he just rotated away. He just rotated away.
They've deceived him nicely. He does have the angle. Spots the shoulder, takes the head. JL removed. 2-man advantage. And the bomb on Bit alone. Wonderful and Imer trying to get towards their teammate, but it costs them greatly. A good catch from Vexite. His frags coming in pairs a lot at the moment. And Bit can't even get his boots on the ground before Liaz takes him down.
All right, a lot of information there. So Rakali transitioning back, gets the kill. Also sees the molly being thrown, so identifies that there's 2 players, B apartments.
Wonderful has bomb. Going to be throwing out the nades for JL and Bit. First strike. Here comes Navi. Alexi slinks through the smoke. A lot of pressure. JL gets leg shot. It's Netic that draws blood again in the opener. And it's a flood of frags for FlyQuest. Nothing for Navi. Wonderful. The last to fall. 5 alive. The boys 2 away from a third.
Okay, they would force this into Ancient. They're playing very site-centric, so they're going to play retake A. They're trying to batten down the hatches to B where it's been abused, but it will be this A side.
And that is Netic spotted, cornered. Bits AK shows presence, a spam, brave. Could cost Inz his life though. He's crouching on the ticket, getting run out by the Tech 9s. They want that advantage, they want that opening kill, and he's got no bullets, he's got no vision, and it's going to be up to Liaz to find more than one. Alexi somehow gets 2. Quick response! Oh! Vexite mows them down. A double kill. Netic chips in as well. And Bit left alone. Trying to come up clutch. It's Netic again with impact. Up to 21 frags for the young New Zealander.
Setup requires of him, for him to play aggressive. He's really struggled over towards B, but he's still playing as he needs to give them the information.
Valuable asset to the team if he can call B-Abs clear. All this mid-util surging. Nice nade. Wow. Thrown out from Inz. Bit goes looking, but there's Vexite. Joker indeed. But it's Navi. They're not laughing. Double kill from Vexite from the sandwich position once more. In there already swallowed the nade now. Help led from Netic's AK. It looks good for 3. Ancient just 2 kills away for FlyQuest to take this map, make Navi sweat. Wonderful and Alexi side by side to try and extend play on Mirage. Bomb on the back of the sniper. He's going to assume Vexite's not moved. Oh no! Vexite's going to do it all for the boys. Alexi can't hold on. And we go the distance. Not willing to surrender, not willing to go down, bow out in a 2-0. This is a pursuit of a playoffs on home soil. It's a long journey, and it's only just beginning.
Right now, FlyQuest are executing into B. JL alongside 2 in cave to swoop on out.
Yeah, Imer's Jewel looking to soften up Liaz. He's got no Kev as well, just gets worn down from the spam of the Jewel Berettas. It's a deep short smoke thrown, which gives them extra space, but it also gives extra spam for the CTs. They're going to try walking through this Netic. Oh, his back is turned and Alexi sneaks up through. Oh, he spins around. Necessary headshot found. Now into the 2v2. Regali, he weathers it. Gets the headshot required and a goosh already. Bits low. 3 HP, a single bullet from either of them, and they get it done. FlyQuest keep the wins flowing. Good shooting there. Netic nearly got caught out by the Alexi B walk.
It's 4 out of 5 pistols so far.
Well, win against Navi certainly would give you a chunk of points.
I think it was 100 points just for beating VP.
Yeah, okay, so a huge opportunity, unless you once again meet your fate at the hands of the Navi 5-7 force.
Well, who's got the shovel? Because FlyQuest have to dig themselves out of trouble.
Good oh no, never mind. That nade did nothing to Bit. I presumed it would have hit him.
All right, well, quickly moving into B. Are going to have to brave the top ramp smoke. Long smoke lands. JL to take pot shots. Rotation on the way.
And they're in. Still, don't forget that extra man advantage, and I'm looking for the kit.
There isn't one, but bombs yet to be planted. Everybody responding to this now. They have flashes, they have smokes. You get a smoke towards cave, one towards top ramp.
Okay, here we go. Navi retake simulator.
This is going to be a cluster truck.
It is. Smoke cave indeed, lined up. That will limit Inz's contributions. Bit, however, not limited whatsoever. That AK-47 used and utilized correctly. Oh, it's horrible for the FlyQuest boys. It's Bit with the triple. Regali trying to just get away with his rifle, accepts defeat, concedes as the 10-second of fuse comes through. They'll have something into that round thanks to the Regali save, but Blade satisfied.
Extinguish, running through, wants the cave control.
Vexite's on the warpath. I think this is admirable. He's back in his aim here. JL is tucked. Oh, didn't see him. 4x3. It's another victim. But apparently it's the best res, guys. Apparently it's the best res. Oh, they don't have a chance here. Sure, Netic and Inz, they get a couple of constellation frags, but the round seems like a certainty. That incendiary will seal his fate. Ooh, instantaneous on the extinguish and a bomb plant for cash? No way he gets away with that.
Wow.
He's got it down.
Okay, $600, sure.
Extra. Read all about it.
It will still be an eco.
Okay. This battle for middle. It looks like they're going to concede it or flash out and go. Yeah, there's 3 players trying to fight for it, but trading flashes. Liaz sets Netic up to go on the wall. And not ready for Alexi. Just swings on out. Smoke and go.
Not getting the contribution from your Heaven players because they were isolated by the smoke. So Netic still braving it off of Liaz's flashes, but Alexi with a very important opener. You have Netic working mid and you have Vexite working towards Heaven. That's how the rifle distribution goes with FlyQuest. And I'm basing that off of one map of play. Right now, he's selling a fake on B as Vexite.
Okay, well, that's going to keep boots planted.
But Alexi sees nothing lane.
Yeah, and they've gotten across his sight line. He actually has no info. Oh, there we go. Wonderful is ready. Does remove ins from CT. Regali needs to hold the rotations, but they need to get into A.
Vexite's on B.
Regali gets 2. They're going B.
Run.
13. Knife out Liaz. Alexi B racing them.
I think
He's going around.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
5, 4. No time.
Consolation prize. He gets a kill on Alexi.
Another slappy.
Bruv, 1 second away.
He wanted the
overcooked.
He wanted the birdie beetle show back, but he got left with the.
We're going to get head-to-head. Alexi's back in his aim here. Spots out 2. Gets away.
Vexite keeps looking for the challenge, and now they're out middle. So this time they make sure they have Heaven presence.
Right.
Regali going to search through cave. We'll have an AWP head-to-head.
Wonderful holding. Regali quicker on the trigger. Wonderful doesn't even pull. Goes straight down, and they know Alexi was here too, so Vexite's going to hard clear him. Or not, actually. I think that smoke may have kind of got into his head a bit.
Well, you know there's 2 on B, right? Because one player threw that smoke, and Alexi gets the kill.
Right.
Ima's also cheating over, and that's facilitated by Bit being so forward in A main right now, highlighted here by my favorite observer, J-Raz.
Wow.
Look at that knife.
Yeah, Ryan is back.
Well, if they return to A main, 47 seconds on the clock. Going to be tough for Liaz to get past this.
Well, he has to kill Bit. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does he act... All Bit's hedging back.
Bomb loose. Gets the bomb down. 35, Liaz. Oh, he gets the timing? No. Oh, yes, he does. Gave him the sound cue, but Netic's miraculous double with the Mac-10. Put JL into a 1 versus 2 that he doesn't even look like he's going to make a play for. Backs away with his knife out, but turns tail. Here's Netic going in for that plant and cover from Liaz. Oh, he really gave it to him. And Netic, oof, just as quick as Regali.
They're popping up mid into this.
Yeah, you've got to get past Bit, and IM accelerating into Vexite, clears out lane. Oh, it exposed. They line up, but Netic has saved them. Hang on, IM more. A double kill. From both fronts, spins around to contribute another.
Liaz might feel like he got hung out to dry there. More than enough to deal with this on A.
Got the bodies here, and they've heard them coming. Boost over. Netic's got the... it's going to make that AK irretrievable. Maybe it drops on his head. It does. Okay. So Inns will at least get that AK-47. But a 2 versus 4, I mean, that's a very, very slight silver lining. Looking for the info as well. They know Alexi could very well have pushed quickly into the elbow and be occupying that position. He's not.
I think wait for the smoke to fade, then let Regali search.
Yeah, makes sense.
See if he can find you a pick. Then you do have a smoke, so you could either smoke off one of the choke points or into the site to plant, and you have 2 mollies. So the only way in, really, for FlyQuest in this round is Regali finding them a kill. No secret of the A main presence. They haven't dropped back.
Yeah, okay. Wonderful and JL double donut with no smoke on it yet. There is one for Inns, though. If Regali gets 1... Oh, the second asking too much, apparently. Hang on, though. Inns is still in it to win it. Comes down to the 1v1. Captain v Captain. Inns versus Alexi. Uses that smoke to get the bomb down. Can just sneak away. CT takes the gamble. And it's right. He pays off. This would be huge for Inns. This would be the clutch. This is the clutch to keep Ancient as a proper conversation. He hears Alexi. Did he spot him? Oh, the mechanical brilliance. First bullet finds Alexi's head. And it's a 3rd for FlyQuest. They've broken the money. Navi humbled.
Well, this is the thing. Regali taking a gamble on joining an Australian team.
Real.
Are you thinking, Well, I wonder what the other offers looked at, but still, right? You find yourself with the boys. You're here down under. They're repping the nation. You're getting fired up. You're deep in the competition right now. And you win this, you get the opportunity to take on either Liquid or MIBR for that spot in the arena. And this is the T side. 3 rounds, about to be 4. They're going to tie things up. The bomb's down, ticking away. As Regali unleashes with the AK-47. And there's more where that came from. Couple of dinks, a little bit messy.
You're fine if you don't lose another one. Inns can get that AK. You don't lose anything.
Regali ace?
Could be. After his little pop-off, that certainly would pad the stats nicely.
Are you going to swing, Bit?
Bit's thinking about it.
Come on, Bit.
He's thinking about it.
Give him the ace.
Oh. Got him. Vexite wants to get out of there. Bit's trying to make it as difficult as he can. He might die. Damn, Bit gets everything he can out of that. Regali leaves with his quad kill, but Vexite doesn't leave with his AK.
And a positive sign for FlyQuest. We haven't been able to say this too much, but they've actually got residual cash for another buy if they do have a footfall. Yeah,
I never thought I'd hear you say that during this series. In fact, that might be the first time. Oh, that's some good lane util. That HE lands square on the jaw. Oh, in there. Finishes off the job. Solid HEs. Wow, wow. Destructive from Na'Vi. Their utility working wonders.
What is this?
Ins. Oh, actually wins it. A second is crazy to ask of him, but JL gets put low. And now Netic with his sharp shooting removes Donut. We've got a real conversation about round 10 now.
Started so good. 3 kills with nades, walking through smokes. Now a 3v3, and they start bearing down on A. It's just Bit here.
Oh, Netic. Ooh, okay, gets the info. FAMAS on A.
Good decision from Netic not to commit, right? They have so much time. Liaz could have committed back towards A, and they've got... He's just tickled Bit through the smoke. Bit might push through this.
The audacity.
He has. He's through.
Oh, Netic's going to be punching the air.
Well, JL's low, Inns is 2.
Yeah, I can't write him out of this. Bit's given Na'Vi, you know, a leg up.
The biggest issue I see is even if they get onto the site, it's the utility that Wonderful has. You can only make it behind the pillar and he can molly you, and that's if he doesn't shoot you first. JL's here as well. So it's a 2v2 on B for now.
And the short smoke gives them a heads up. JL will swing. Wonderful to trade. Gets his dink. JL. Wonderful, the unknown entity. Should be set for success here. Has that HE, goes for the incendiary instead. Liaz, will you get the code in? Does get the bomb down. That's something. Can Inns finish the job? 1 clutch already from their captain. But he can shoot, and he can shoot hard. Will he find another 4K? Turns away from the nade, gets away with 28 points of health, and then Molotov, well-timed, forces a decision out of Bit. He has to respect the flames. They have the kit, and they have the flash. Wonderful could set them up for this duel, but Inns anti, tucked and ready. Is he going around the world? Has he got enough time? Have they taken too much time that he could be ramp as well? They can't find him. Bides his time, thinking ramp. Right on time. If he could just spam him on the defuse, he has to spam it. He has to spam it. He's the wrong player. He gets away with that one. Cheeky from Bit. Inns can't believe it. Understandable assumption he's made there. Definitely, definitely.
And again, they're in a position to break Na'Vi's money going into the final round. If FlyQuest win this, they can walk away from the half with a 7-5.
But no one behind it, or Netic's thinking about it. Run boost in, MP9, Netic completely pants. Good work from Na'Vi, setting him up for success. Inns' spam stops the weapon retrieval for now.
It's going to be down to Regali's AWP on A as well. Wonderful tucks in towards the default box. Looks like he wants to transition into Donut, and we'll get there in time. Right now, they're gambling on B, so it is just Wonderful here with the support of Imma.
How's he playing this?
Util's in the air. A executes coming. Delayed now.
Incendiary will block. Donut smoke lands. Wonderful tucks in. Another supportive piece of util from Imma to block a main. That's going to be a really stifling. You flash and go. Vexite brave. He's delivered the first. Liaz contributes in a second. Chips in into the A site now. Bit trying to thwart them. Pushes straight through that CT smoke. Dips down. Throws out his HE. He could be dunked on here. Force wide. Vexite another. He got the entry. And he's doubled his kill total. Ouch. Down to 9. HE from JL does connect.
They call a pause. Donut smoke fades. Vexite up to bat.
Gets up across the line. Lexi not active on it.
They're going to play through. Likely push into CT. You got to open up your angles. Are they coming back to fight Donut together? Indecision.
Use Vexite's low HP. The main job here is Inns just shadows Vexite.
Regali has to take the CT line with the
Be a
ult.
double. Okay, you confirm JL's presence in CT. He's worried about that temple wrap as well. You've taken enough time. The JL is paranoid. In's not going to be sticking with Vexite, so isolates the duel. Does Alexi. Up on the line.
Oh, the flash.
13 seconds. Alexi gets another. He's done a lot of work from that donut position. There's just no time for this. JL saves them. Whoa, right down to the wire. Every round intense.
It's just a lot of resources to have to chip in, and now they're worried about that. How can they have boost over?
And you made, it had wonderful looking, like investigating that second miss smoke. Ooh, bits coming, looking. There's a whole team on his screen. Okay, that's info.
Charging him down.
Running and gunning. Tech 9 down. Wonderful. Delivers.
Would have loved that smoke.
Certainly would have. And it's all up to Vexite and Co. 2 in CT with bomb. In's the exception, trying to find a way back into Donut. Knows him was here, and all the timing on his regress. Inz is a dead man walking. Teammates try and bail him out. Vexite will get him, but Inz's shadow reveals his position. And ooh, the pre-fire puts Alexi low. Softened up for Vexite to go huge. Can't do it. 7 for NAVI, 5 for FlyQuest. It's workable for either side. This pistol will hold a lot of weight. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Just going to park Emma here.
Right.
I mean,
look how focused they are on this.
Well, Wonderful's mollying this as well.
They're abandoning B. They're in B.
And they're in for free.
Oh, okay. At least they spotted the bomb cross, and Netic gets across. Has a HE. Could use that perhaps a little later on. Liaz with the kit. There it is. Does chunk on Alexi on the plant. 5 versus 5 retake. Ima not only spotted, but down. An important kill from Regali. It's bit back, and he stabilizes for another. Double kill from Bit. No Kevlar. No problem. 3 kills. He's so precise. And he gets himself up to 11 and gets Na'Vi up to 8. Shouldn't be anything here for Regali. Gonna get hunted down by Bit. He can't leave. He gets greedy, understandably.
Oh, okay. There is a kid.
Wait. Yeah, where's Liaz's body? Must be long side. Finds it, scoops it up, but no time for this. Yeah, 2 mines. You can see he's in 2 mines, like damage, or you get nothing. They should lose their Kev, right? Oh, neither of them had any. Doesn't even matter.
Oh. What did Bit say? Maybe we get that in the replay.
He's hyped. Yes, sorry, I talked over that. Right.
So the fact he's so far forward on A main means we're about to get a biff.
Yeah, Liaz is holding this angle. Oh, he's got a... Gets a first. Smoke to reload. Tucks in. Not going to be exposed by the HE. Jumps up. Oh, can't deliver. But there's Inz with a finish. Traded out by JL. More akin to Inferno with these back and forth trades on the exec. Regali smoked off. What's he supposed to do? No HE.
Oh.
Netic didn't anticipate JL to be so ready on the line temple. And now, as you discussed, Vexite down to an MP9. But it does mean he has a kit. If, by some miracle...
Bomb's not planted.
Yeah, actually, it is not planted, but now Vexite's been noted.
What are you meant to do?
That's brutal. Oh.
Flash yourself, I think.
Yeah.
10-5.
Just stand in front of the mirror.
Jeez, that's tough, isn't it? Well, Regali, are they going to shout at you again, my friend?
He's taught, yeah, Bit's just whispering in.
Well, Emma was happy with the pronunciation, so maybe we get it again. I like that call, though, from Alexi, right? They feign the mid-control, even Bit Liz forward, edges, take some spam. I feel like you might have to make a move if you're FlyQuest, and as I say that, they start to, pushing through the donut smoke.
Up B, pincering in. Vexite and Regali under a whole lot of scrutiny. Vexite just straight into the crosshair, wonderful. Looking a bit too easy. Regali, however, does recover. Finds Bit on ramp. They know there's another up there. Still focusing his attention on that cave side. HE will do damage. Incendiary the same, but they're ahead. They're in. Swinging into Netic, potentially. Alexi B biding his time. Is there a flashbang? There is on Wonderful. Oh, he uses the AK instead. Triple from Wonderful on the rifle. And he gets the bomb down. Team player.
Game over.
Certainly has that flavor to it.
All right, well, a dominant finish from NAVI.
JL trying some cheeky wall bangs. Vexite that activates, gets away with a nice one. Using an MP9 for that mobility. It's only his 7th, but it could extend play here. Bit doesn't seem to think so. Ready for another duel. JL side by side with him, and now Inz. Oh, it's perfect. They line up for him. Double headshot from the MP9. Seizes control of the round. Wonderful Spotted out now. They know where the AWP is. They don't know where Imet is at. Bomb loose on B site, so they can invest their resources into this site. It's just a question of how cheeky Imet wants to get with it, whether he wanted to go red or not. Ooh, that's an overextension. Inns has given away their man advantage. Bomb advantage still for the CTs, though. They know where it is. It's half the battle. Imet. It's going to be about timing here. Underhands the smoke. Does Liaz ask questions of Cave?
Oh.
Yo! Set up for failure! Imet ready. So precise. Regali, what have you got? Takes down his countryman. Wonderful versus Regali. Orpa versus Orpa. Closing the gap. Wonderful dips out. Opts for the Tech 9. Regali sticks to his gun. Closing the distance. Looking for that quick scope combat. Oh, and he gets it done. A cheeky one. No scope's wonderful to extend play. We go again.
It's the first of what needs to be many.
Extinguished lane. Audible. And Netic not playing scared. A lot of damage onto Alexi, and he keeps on pushing. What is this? What is this chaos? He's done more damage. Alexian Wonderful hanging on by a thread, and he lives. The boy who lived. Netic, that is magical. How's he gone out cave round the world? And Inns will finish what he started. Hang on, Imet late elbow keeps us level.
That opens up the round. Liaz was jump spotting from red. Now dips back towards A, knowing it's a gap. Netic and Regali still paired up together on the B bomb site. Liaz will hedge. He drops in. He smoke. His bit takes a cave jewel. And it feels like it will be the B finish. Netic's going to push for info. Might get caught on the timing here.
Imet's holding for him. Wonderful.
Legged.
Ooh, leg shot. That's lucky for Netic. More contributions, but as he backs away, a necessary trade. They're advancing ahead of it. Bit knife out and back turned. Liaz will convert. And FlyQuest survive the night.
Regali takes the AWP over towards A, playing for Temple, a passive angle. Wonderful's already across on the right side. He might get blindsided.
Oh, Regali, you're right. He's so focused on Donut. Main can finish him off. Is he even going to consider that as an option?
Dead.
He's a dead man. Scoping, checking, down to Wonderful. Oh no! It looks like it's the end for FlyQuest. Their pursuit of playoffs in front of a home crowd. Cut down. Unless Vexite and Netic, with nothing more than 24 points of health, no hope in this one, could turn and do the impossible. It seems like NAVI have done enough to meet Liquid in that battle, that best of 3 for playoffs. A lower bracket run demanded of NAVI, and first they quash the domestic heroes of FlyQuest. Netic, good signs of life from the Kiwi, but not going to be his day, not going to be his game. Time against them. NAVI ready. NAVI playing it to perfection. There's nothing he can do. Helpless as the final round's going to be converted. He just doesn't have the time. A valiant attempt. NAVI know it's theirs. And FlyQuest eliminated from the Intel Extreme Masters Melbourne.
Well, NAVI, after the collapse yesterday, they needed to come in with a strong showing today. It started well on their opponent's map pick of Inferno, but